Well, we've had a little bit of snow come in. I'm up on this ridge behind our old camp and kind of hanging out under these trees right here waiting for it to get daylight. Then I'm going to slide up this ridge, see if there are any elk moving this morning. It's a blessing to be out here elk hunting in the snow. I don't know if this camera will pick it up, but you can see through the fog the mountains back there. So I can look at the snow and see which way the wind's blowing. I'm fixing to hit the top of this ridge and I'm going to start walking into the wind. So hopefully if there's any elk, they won't smell me. Well, this morning me and Darren are walking up this trail, the horse trail. Just in case we wasn't sure it was the horse trail, someone carved a picture on the tree for us. So this right here is probably one of my favorite places just to look for elk. I can see that's 1,200 yards that direction. Down there I believe is 700 yards. Over there's 500 yards. So even, if the wind's blowing different directions, they're liable to come off this hill right here. They could come up out of that bottom, or they could come up on these knobs over here and kind of hit those little meadows, kind of graze around those dark timber, or that dark timber. Down here there's more dark timber, and I don't know what the odds of seeing them just right on the edge of that are, but I've been kind of glassing that this morning. I've been looking way in there too to see if I can see any moving on that ridge in the snow. If I saw some, I could come back another time and hunt that ridge. This right here, plus you got a beautiful view up here. Favorite place to elk hunt. First year I ever came up here, I saw a little bull and a couple cows grazing the top of this hill. Last year when I was scouting, I saw a bunch of elk down in this bottom. One of them was a big old bull. They just made their way up. We're heading back into that timber. That bull, I think he started. I could hear him bugling down in this valley right here. And he climbed up on one of them knobs before I saw him. So I don't know what they were doing down there. They could have crossed this whole meadow and worked their way around. That may have been what they were doing. One other thing I'll point out about this spot is there's a little bit of grass up there as well. So it is possible to have elk coming out of that dark timber and grazing that little opening right there as well. On this bare ridge you can kind of see different layers. See how that's kind of a darker gray there, and it goes across and that's darker gray there, and then up above it there's kind of a rows of rocks kind of mixed in with the dirt.